Yes, people, welcome back to VBK Sports for your weekly football digest. It's the weekend warm-up show with me and my bro Waffle Don. Listen, people, Manchester City are traveling to the Emirates this weekend, fresh off a convincing 2-0 win at home versus Napoli. All right, the Gunners, fresh off a 2-0 win in Spain as well. We got Arsenal trying to keep pace with the league leaders who were hosting the first Merseyside derby of the season. Chelsea looked to bounce back from midweek humiliation at Bayern as they travel to Old Trafford. Lots to unpack, but no one better to help me unpack it than my stream partner in crime, my brother, Waffle Don. What you saying to us, bro?
Yes, people, big up the chat, big up to my brother BBK, big up the sunshine in the UK if you're in London and if you're feeling the 25 degrees just random out of nowhere. Big up to you as well. And yeah, big up to everyone, man, because this is going to be probably one of the biggest streams we can have. It's got starstruck there. I can't even talk. Biggest stream, yeah, going into this game, man. Do you know what I'm saying? This is a massive game, and my head's up and down right now about this.
Is it?
Yeah, people talking, and it's just my head's just swirling a little bit now. But yeah, we're gonna get into all of that, man.
Big up to a couple of legends in the chat. Big up to Quaja. Big up to man like Static. Big up to LFC Monster. The Toronto Gooners with us. Our resident United fan, Wahaha, is in the building, about to take some more licks for the weekend. Wahaha is a hell of a guy because he shows up, rain, sleet, or snow, because it hasn't been a good run for him, but he
consistency. And listen, if he can do something, a little something for me this weekend against Chelsea,
man, that's gonna be a good one. That's going to be a good one. Big up to Gunner for life as well. 2-2 draw for for the Merseyside derby. I'll take the 2-2 draw for you. I'm here for it. I think he's talking about our game now, brother. So I watched your match reaction in the Champions. It's a Champions League week. We have to touch on some of the Champions League stuff. I watched your match reaction against Bilbao, and even though we won the game away 3 points, I don't think you were quite impressed with the performance. Am I wrong?
No, I wasn't impressed. Happy with the result, but I wasn't impressed with that first half. And I'm always asking the question. Yeah, this is the question I have, and I just seem to. Everyone just seems, not everyone, but the question seems to be avoided. Yeah, that midfield three, or if you want to even combine Marino and Rice. Is that a great midfield? I don't think so. This is my problem right now with the selection and Arteta. Argument is we have a winning formula right now. The football's not pretty, but can I say we stunk out that result against Bilbao? I don't know. I don't know if it's a stink out, smash and grab, more than likely. But that midfield, I get guys like Cape saying, "Oh well, this midfield was set up to be defensive," but the balance just doesn't seem right to me. You have to have a balance in your team, and our defense is great as it is. So why do we have to be overly defensive? Now you can make an argument. Look at me, I'm going straight into analysis. You can make an argument that it may have been a physical game if you introduced Ethan into the team, but we will never know. We will never know.
When we play, because I've gotten pushback this week when I called Mikel Merino a DM. Right, I've gotten pushback from people who watch him a lot. People are telling me he's not a DM, he is a CM. I'm like, okay, and I can see that point. He's a classic central midfielder. He's not out there for defense. So when we play him,
he can't defend.
Right. So when we play him in the midfield with Zubimendi and Rice, like what does he gives us in that midfield that's so special? Because one thing about Odegaard is that he presses when he's out there. So at least he runs around and close people down. Moreno really doesn't do that. So I have a hard time trying to get the advantage we get. Maybe he's good in the air, wins flick-ons. I'm reaching here.
The thing with Moreno, is that you will see him do defensive duty, but that's his primary ability. You know, he's a centre midfielder by trade, a left leg. So you would expect him to be threading. You know, he's the gateway between midfield and our attack.
Yeah.
And if you're doing too much of one thing, like defending, then you're not really aiding the attack, are you? So what is your role in the team? What has Arteta asked you to do that hinders our attack so much? Because it's almost like you never hardly see him getting involved in the attack unless we've got a set piece.
Yeah.
Or it's a magic moment that is maybe rare.
Yeah, I hear it. So we went to Anfield. We played the three CMs. Won't call them this. We played three central midfielders, right? Then we went away to Bilbao and played three central midfielders again. Is this a pattern? Is this a pattern when it's a tough game or there's going to be a tough game? This is going to be the lineup that because he's won one of them, and the other one would argue, you know, the narrative around the other one is it took him royalty. Yeah, so it's in a debating format. I can understand someone who's a good debater can say it works because we really haven't lost except for a wonder free kick. So I can, if it's a pattern, then Sunday that's what we should expect to see against City.
I don't want to hear it.
Because it's a tough game. It's a tough game. I know City. I know Liverpool are the benchmark right now, but Man City seem to be finding form. Man City remembers what we did to them last year. It's a hell of a game, my brother.
Yeah.
To Ozzy in the chat as well. Yeah, go on.
You know, last week, what you're going to see from maybe myself a lot more this season is at the start of the week, you know, during the 5 guns and the Sunday games when we get a win, have that test. But when we go through the week and I start to hear things about, you know, Haaland and, you know, the team are playing different now, you know, Haaland's having one of his best starts to the season and, you know, Donnarumma's come in and he's making all these saves and now they're not playing the slow pass out from the back now. They want to go straight direct to Haaland. I'm hearing now that Haaland's not even like, you know, doing the fighting with the defenders now. You know, he's like sitting back now and having a yard off so he can do a little, maybe try and dribble and get past the player now. It's making me a little bit nervous now because how is Arteta gonna, you know, what is our defense gonna do now? You know, are we gonna go to Arteta? Sorry, we're gonna go to Haaland. We're gonna sit back. I'm nervous. I'm nervous now, bro.
Speaking of defense, he has a good selection headache this weekend. Because if we're gonna go on merit, you know, Mascara hasn't put a foot wrong, hasn't deserved to be dropped. Stepped in at Anfield, did a pretty good performance. Played well in Spain. Played well at home against Leeds. Not saying that I'm not gonna put the question to you as if you are Arteta, would you do this? What do you want to see? Do you want to see Saliba come back in, or you want to see Boss Scary back there with Gabriel forming a partnership of his own?
I kind of like preempted this question, and I suppose the easy answer is to say, well, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter because both centre backs are quality. The only thing I would say is that if I was the opposition manager and I knew that Saliba was just coming back from injury, we know Saliba's a top defender, yeah. But remember, he's not immortal and he's just coming back from injury. So if I was the opposing manager, yeah, I would put pressure on Saliba just to test him, just to see, you know what, are you back? Because if you look at Rodri, yeah, Rodri took time to, and obviously he's just come back from an ACL, I understand that, yeah. But Saliba hasn't played, how many, the last 2 games? Is it 2 games or 3 games?
Yeah.
So he might have a little bit of rust there. I'm not saying, listen, the chat, I'm not saying Saliba is not class. I'm not saying that. But that's my only concerns. Obviously, he will be, if he comes in, I know he will probably do a job. But I'm just trying to give that other argument as well, is that, you know, is he ready for this type of game? He has the experience. He's got the certificate for this type of game. It's not to say that Haaland hasn't scored past this defense either. Yeah? He's got 2 in 2 against our defenders as well. If we want to see how Mosquera is, you know, then, and there's the other side of it, if we want to see how good Mosquera is, these are the type of games he has to play in. He's on form right now. I personally, this is my own opinion, yeah, I will play the Mosquera on Sunday. And then, do you know what? Bring on Saliba probably as the game peters out, depending on how the game is going. But me personally, I'm keeping Mosquera and Saliba. I'm keeping that winning defense as it is. I'm not changing it yet. Everyone's got different opinions. I get it and I understand it, but I'm not gonna be disappointed either way of whoever starts, if you get me.
Yeah, I hear that. Before I give you my take on the Saliba and the Mosquera thing, because it's a good problem to have. It's a conundrum, but you know, people. Yeah, at minute number 12, I spotted them people.
Maybach music.
I think I'm Big Meech, Larry Hoover, whipping one so sophisticated. To get a verse from me, you gotta be initiated. I'm burning purple flowers, it's burning my chest. I'm burying the most cash and burning the rest.
Maybach music.
Hey, big up to E-Ross in the chat. Hey, you know, you put on them sunglasses with the beard, you're fully rossed out, you know.
Oh man. Up, man. Big
up to E-Ross, big up to Godfrey, Mr. Batter, all the legends that have checked in, all the silent listeners. But here's the thing with Mosquera, right? I think he's gonna play Saliba, you know. I actually think he's gonna play Saliba.
Yeah. I wouldn't be surprised.
I won't be surprised, I won't be mad. But I think he's gonna do this he's gonna do it for this reason, I think. I think on Wednesday at Port Vale, he's gonna do the ultimate flex with the squad depth. But he's going to rotate and play an entirely new back line.
Mosquera, do you think he
Every
Mosquera,
Kepa, White, Mosquera, Skelly?
Yeah.
Yep. He's going to rest everybody and say, this is the squad depth that I've built, and this is good enough. And he's going to, even in the midfield, you're going to see Ethan, you're going to see Max up on the right wing, you're going to see Martinelli, Trossard might get a start, and I would even play Odegaard if his shot is okay. You know, and let him get some form, let him get some minutes there, let him bang a couple of assists, a goal even. But I think Saliba will play for this game because I think Saliba is actually fit. Because if he wasn't fit, I don't think he would have been in the squad in Spain. He would have went to Spain, but he wouldn't been in the squad on the bench ready to go. Because I think if Mosquera pulled up or was having a tough time, he would have called upon Saliba. So I actually think he plays Saliba.
I don't know if you read the transcript from his presser, presser, but he was saying that Saliba's, I think he's been okay, so they're going to make a decision tomorrow. So maybe there's a bit of mind games there. You know, he's not letting you know how he likes to do. So as I said, I'm not fussed either. We've got 2 capable defenders, very good defenders in our midst. We are quite blessed to have the centre backs that we have. The right back, best right back in the league. You know, we've got a very, very good defence. It's the other way. That's what I'm concerned about. Can we match City's attack? Which Doku's, he's looking like he's coming into some form now. He scored a very good goal the other day. So yeah, it's a difficult game, bro. I'm telling you, it's a very difficult.
Big up to the assembled. Said, question: if Arteta can't make decision with a small squad, how is he going to get decisions right with a bigger squad? And it's a legit question, the assembled. Because when you have a small squad, the decisions kind of make themselves for you. In it, you have soccer. This guy's going to play here, that guy's going to play here, but when you get paid 15.6 million a year, these are the decisions that you get to make, you know, on the consultant on the advice and the counsel of your assistant coaches and the medical staff. you look at what Man City is going to bring to you, because you know what they're going to bring. They play the same lineup for 2 games, 3 games running around. So they're pretty consistent. I think LFC Monster earlier said something about Rodri might not play. I don't know how that will work, but if Rodri don't play, I think that's a plus for us in any capacity. I don't care who else they put in there. That guy is just, when he plays, they rarely ever lose. But I think some of the key decisions, because the back four minus the Saliba and Mosquera conundrum are made for him. The midfield and the left wing thing is where he's gonna have to figure this out. I still think a lot of the left wing issues with Eze hugging the touchline reared its head early, because we know Eze. I think Eze is so good playing on the left wing, he will shine. He will do well over there. I just don't think you get the Crystal Palace Eze, the best number 10, the best version of him in that space.
Sorry, just to touch on Eze, yeah. I'm going to say this brutally, yeah. I don't see Eze being an Arteta player. I don't see it. I do not see it. It's Arteta's energy around Eze. I don't like it.
It's off, isn't it? The energy is off.
It's off because another manager is going to play to Eze's strengths. Yeah? They know how good Eze is. If I see Eze in the 10, then do you know what? I'll take back what I said. But it's his energy, some of the things he says, and I was hearing that obviously players get shouted at on the touchline all the time. I get that, but it's picky, isn't it? It's really picky. Like, you're not my type of player. And what we saw against Bilbao, Eze was doing the defensive work. So Eze can do the other stuff, but we don't want him doing that. We want a player that's creative, that knows what to do on the ball. That's probably one of our best players, ability-wise, on the ball. Team. We want him in the places where it can harm teams. We know what he done to Man City already in the finals already, and the FA Cup. He's won his team 2 trophies. He's won his team 2 trophies. His old team. So why doesn't Arteta use that ability and use it to his advantage? I just get the feeling that Odegaard is his son, and you know what, he's going to do anything to get Odegaard into the team. And it's I'm going to be brutal here now. People not going to want to hear this. Yeah, I'm going to say it straight. Yeah, the black midfielder attacker is never the one, bro. It's never the one. It's never going to be the one that's, what I'm saying, lauded and the most important part of the team. It never happens like that. Yeah. It just doesn't happen like that. Pogba, work out for him. Do you know what I mean? Obviously, Toure was brilliant for Man City. Do you know what I mean? Vieira was brilliant for us back in the day. But you're playing a player that thrives in the number 10. Yeah, and he should have freedom to do what he wants. And it's crazy. It's absolutely crazy, bro. Why this guy is not getting the chance to be that guy that he was at Palace. Maybe he's not a star at our team. Maybe he has to. Maybe I don't know. What does he have to do? Score a hat trick? What does he have to do? What does he have to do to make Arteta happy with him? You see Arteta smiling like that in the press conference. I don't know, bro. I don't know. I really don't know, man. I just don't get. You know when they all work out and all that kind of stuff. Yeah, he seemed like the people's champion, Eze, but it doesn't seem like Arteta sees him as that guy, and that's concerning to me. Where we are thinking to ourselves week in, week out, is Eze going to be playing? Where is he going to be playing?
If Arteta knows what's good for him, he will play through Eze in an attacking sense. Because you said the people's champ. The boy rejected Tottenham to come to Arsenal. You talk about ingratiating yourself with a fan base. Like he lit, but whenever we go to that toilet bowl, you know how those boos rain down for Thomas Partey every time he touched the ball? It's gonna be vitriol. They hate him. He did that for us, and then we're not gonna play to his strengths and play him out on the left. From a tactical perspective, I'm hearing, okay, he's telling Eze to hug the touchline so Calafiori can run into that space. I'm like, really, Cala?
It's nonsense, bro.
Yeah, that's the thing. That Eze doesn't need anyone to vacate space when he is in the 10 because he operates in that space with or without anyone overlapping. He is just that guy, and we see this. Most coaches see this. I think actually opposition coaches will look at Eze out wide and say, okay, as good as he is, and we know he can cook out there, we prefer him out there than in the middle of the pitch. Advantage us, right? Because you're not going to see Pep play Erling Haaland out wide. You're going to play him when he does his best work. Brother, I don't. LFC Monster is on it today. Mr. Batter said, isn't it interesting how Foden has been pants for time, and suddenly he picked up a Arsenal game, got to keep him, and Haaland, those two combined very well. Yeah, yesterday, they were that goal that they combined for, the pass, the finish, it was class. They picking up.
Weren't Napoli down to 10 men though?
They were down to 10 men, and it's a shit Man United side. Yeah, I get it. So there's, I get it.
Man U, man. Did Man U go down to 10 as well?
No. It was a shit Man United side that they shined against. So it's two good games that lined up perfectly for you to get some form in it. And I know they felt bad for Kevin De Bruyne because he was the one that got sacrificed as soon as they went down to 10 men. So Kevin, he was only on the pitch for 10 minutes or 20 minutes. It kind of felt away for him.
Can I just say something quickly now? This is to my Man City brothers, yeah?
For sure, bro.
Why is it if you beat us that you're back, but if we beat you, go and win the league? It's like it's a game. We beat you, it's 3 points. You beat us, it's 3 points. But why is it a case of like if we beat you, go and win the league? We know what we need to do. Huh?
It's copium. That's what it is. It's copium. So that's the thing with copium. If you have it already packed in when it happens, then you have the excuse, the copium ready to cope with, what's because that's essentially because they won't say that to Liverpool. And part of it is because we haven't won. Like if we were trading league titles or trading trophies and picking up trophies, then they couldn't say that to us. Because when they go to Anfield and get punched up, they can't say Liverpool go win the league because Liverpool have credit there that they just can't work with. But I hear it, man. I hear it. A couple of the people in the chat agree with you. Big up, Tuck. I'm just gonna ignore that chat from the real McCoy. As they said, Ozzy said, because Arteta doesn't do the logic. He doesn't, does he? Yeah, he would rather as they hug the touchline and Calafiori run into the midfield. Because we saw even in the group chats, man was like, why is Calafiori right wing? Why is our left back on the right side of the pitch?
Center mids, in goal.
Yeah. But I tell you what, I do think if Man City line up with Bernardo Silva on their right wing, I think Calafiori would be okay because Bernardo Silva has lost his pace. He slows the game down a bit. But if they play Savinho over there, I think Savinho will give him hell. So that's another selection.
Yeah. Oh, is he fit to play?
Yeah, he's fit. Yeah, he's fit.
Okay.
Yeah, he's fit, man.
He's not played though, has he?
Yeah, I don't think he has 90 minutes in him, but I think he is fit. Yeah, Darren. I think Real McCoy just discovered football this morning. Not everything is worth putting on the screen. So there will be no Eze disrespect.
It's all opinions, though, isn't it? Do you know what I mean? That's his opinion. Yeah. That's his opinion, isn't it? As long as
but your opinion has to be based in fact. If someone has an opinion that says, I think Ronaldinho is the GOAT, I hear that because you can back that up. But if someone tells me, hey, and I think Garnacho is the best left winger in the league, you're gonna be like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
we'll be smoking.
Yeah, you got to back that up. Gary says no pics of Odegaard in the practice photos. That's good. So I want to see him at Port Vale. He shouldn't play in this game. Ethan and Eze are the only answers to this question. Mourinho is wool, keeps you warm on the bench. Yep.
Hey, that's the comment of the day, BWTT.
Yeah.
Mourinho is wool and keeps you warm on the bench. Look at that. Yeah. Big up to Gary, man.
Yeah, that Ozzy's talking about in the presser. You know that yeah, he's just yeah. The manager makes it so no player is the star attraction. He tries to manipulate control through stubbornness. So here's the thing, DX Gunner. I spoke on this stubbornness thing yesterday on the Bruce Banana with Shane. I said we're gonna have to start treating stubbornness with the same energy that we treat respect. Like you're gonna have to start. You got to earn the right to be stubborn, right? We can't have men like Amorim, who's never won back-to-back games in the Premier League, being stubborn. Now, how do you get stubborn with no skin in the game? Like, where does he get this stubbornness from? I can understand Jose Mourinho winning the Champions League with Porto, coming in the Prem, doing back-to-back on Wenger and Fergie's head top. Okay, you can be stubborn because you win and you do things a certain way that works for you. But when you just stubborn just for stubborn's sake, nah, I'm sorry. Big up Sheldon said both Eze and Arteta have some adapting to do. I think we moving too fast on this. But here's the thing, though, Sheldon. Eze is a Premier League player. If he was coming from a different league, maybe I would hear it. But he looked better at Palace. How? You know, when everyone when you're playing against Crystal Palace, you knew if you stop Eze, you stop Palace. And he still shined. So when you're lining up against Arsenal now, we have other better attacking players than Palace did. So you can try to mark Eze at the game you want to. All of a sudden, Madueke has more space to run into, you know? So, you know, I hear that he might have to adapt to our style of play, but, you know
when it's going to get worse.
Go on.
You know when it's going to get worse for Arteta is when Saka's fit, when everyone's fit. That's when he's going to have a selection headache.
Mm-hmm.
Obviously, we know the main people that start game in, game out, but there's going to be players still like, come on, do you know what I mean? I want to come on. I need to do my thing. Do you know what I'm saying? And that's how is he going to do that? Is he going to run Saka down to the ground? Is he going to, ease him in? Give Madueke minutes. Eze and Martinelli. If Martinelli comes on and scores on the winner on Sunday, is he going to start to think, well, you know what, might have to bench, Eze? It's all these things that that you need to think about going forward, because I feel like Eze has to do crazy things in this team to be recognised by the manager, not by the fans, but by the manager. He just has to do some madness. And even then, why did you do that? Why did you score overhead kick? You should have just stood up and headed the ball into the net. It just feels like, I don't know, maybe he's harder on Eze because he knows what Eze is probably capable of. I don't know.
Yeah, I mean, at some point during the game, Eze is going to find himself in a situation where he's going to be like, the hell what the manager said, I'm going past you.
Yeah.
And it leads to a big chance and leads to the goal. I hope the camera pans straight to Arteta to see what he does when Eze starts cooking up. Because he better have his hand in the air, smiling and doing all the other stuff that he does whenever someone else does it. But what do you do, though? When Saka gets back, say Madueke continues to put in decent to good performances.
Not good enough.
And Madueke comes back. What do? Do you move Madueke to the left wing or you move him back to the bench?
I don't know if you still got that graphic of Madueke on the left.
Yeah, I took it down, but it's not. Yeah, it's not.
Yeah. But no. I'm not moving him to the left. Maybe in certain games I'll bring him on. But no, I'm not moving him to the left. He can hold some bench unless he's scoring some goals on that right. Yeah, giving some GA. He's not moving to that left. Unless there's like injuries.
Would you move Saka to the left?
Yeah, I'll put Saka on the left as well. That's a very good idea as well. Put Saka on the left, Madueke on the right in some games. You got to mix up a little bit, even when they're playing though. Tyron, yeah, you can do that in game.
Yeah, interchange.
You don't always have to be
X.
Just
they're so rigid.
You stay there. You stay there. Does Calafiori stay where the manager tells him?
I think he's the only player in the team that has the complete impunity on the pitch. Like he just, man, be all over like a chicken with his head cut off. He be all over the pitch.
Is his English good, Calafiori? Can he speak English?
Not great, but yeah, he speaks. Yeah,
So that's his excuse, isn't it? Do you know what I mean? Mad Italian, just I'm doing what I want. You ain't telling me nothing. You know what I mean?
Oh my days. Big up to Mr. Batter. He said I watched your podcast on Rashid yesterday and had a chuckle when it came to predictions. You were lawyering up.
Oh, okay. I missed that. What was going on there?
I was saying my prediction going into Anfield was based on Eze starting. When I see Eze don't start, then I feel like I reserve the right to change my prediction. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
Yeah, so if I think the manager is going to actually go attack teams and then he doesn't, then I'm going to be like, nah, maybe I should go for a draw or take my goal tally down a bit, you know?
I've got to say something to you.
Mm-hmm.
Because obviously we've got to do a prediction. Actually, no. I think it should be after predictions. Because
after predictions?
I want to see what prediction is because I want to see what prediction is first, and then I'll say what I say. Yeah, because,
all right, we get into predictions here in a second. Mark says, what do you think of his new words, replacements for finishers? So it's just another woke term. You know, you got starters and you have subs. But, you know, the modern day footballer don't like to be called substitutes.
What's this? What do you think about his new word, replace? What, subs?
Yeah, so, you know, like you got your starting 11s and your subs. So now finishers are the guys that come on, like Martinelli and Trossard.
Yeah.
So he's saying, you know, these are the finishers. You know, it's just another, you know, it's politicking, isn't it?
Yeah.
It's politicking. Pretty much what it is. Now, let me ask you before we get into prediction. Are any of your prediction based on what you think the lineup is going to be? Or regardless of the lineup, you think you're gonna get the result that you predict? Because if Eze doesn't start, I don't think we win. Because I'm hearing that Eze might not start. I'm like, if that happens, then brother.
Have you had the foot mob prediction yet? Or is it too early? It's too early.
Yeah, it's too early. It comes out 24 hours before. Yeah.
The thing is, I think he's gonna go with the wall guy. I think he might go with him, you know. But you know what? Because this is only predictions, I can't take it too seriously. I'm going to go with because I have to be consistent with what I said during the week with Cape. So I'm going to go for a 2-0 win.
What? Hey, a 2-0 win. I'm here for it. I'm here for it, people. Now, like Mr. Batter just told us, I was lawyering up yesterday, and I am reserving my prediction based on whether or not he starts the 3 CMs. But if we play an attacking team, I think we actually leave this game on Sunday with a 3-2.
Okay.
Yeah, I think.
So hold on. So what? So we're conceding 2 goals.
Yeah, I think we concede this game. I don't think our defense is. Our defense. I think it'd be one of those 3-1 late, 3-2. Then it's. You
think we're scoring 3 goals past? Donnarumma.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, not Donnarumma. It's just that Man City defense is leaky. I seen Brighton run all over.
We should be doing scorers from now because I don't know who's going to be scoring 3 goals past Donnarumma.
Agordo, you know, the thing is about goals, I don't care who scores them. Big up to Dal. Big up to Dal has gifted 5 memberships to this. So if you just became a member, you have to thank Dal, the organ gooner. Big up to you.
Levels.
Big up to you, man. But yeah, it's one of those games where I think we do concede, but I think City defense gives more than ours. And I think we actually let me see some predictions here in the chat. I see Jamboy saying 2-2. I see just Kwaja says just W.
You see that result there as well. I was quite thinking of that this result as well, the 2-2 as well. I can see a 2-2. But the thing is, I don't think a draw helps us out. I don't think a draw helps Liverpool. That's all it does. It helps Liverpool.
Yeah. That's why we must win. We must win because we get a draw all of a sudden this early in the season, September, where now we need Liverpool to drop points. So now we're going into every Liverpool result, every Liverpool game stressed. You know,
obviously we talk about wins and stuff like that, yeah, but we never talk about what does a loss do to us? What does a loss do? Because I think that that will deflate me, man. I'm telling you, I'll be deflated. I won't be happy. I don't know how you feel about that.
Yeah, I mean, they say you can't win the league in September, but you can damn sure lose it. You know, so I think, if we find ourselves 6 points behind Liverpool, here's the thing: going into our game, we will have known the Liverpool result because they have a kickoff tomorrow, 12:30.
Yeah. So that's more pressure. That's even more pressure.
There's more pressure.
If Liverpool win tomorrow,
6 points, yeah. So, so then, if Liverpool win, which I expect they should, there is no way he can do that three fridges in the midfield. Like, he has to go for the win. You know. So, Paris Mandem said Liverpool averaged 2 goals per game, but kept a clean sheet against us. That's a great point. You know, only us and Burnley have not scored against Liverpool. Everyone else they conceded against. Everyone else, even a 10-man Newcastle. You know. So, yeah. So
and we're supposed to be like the second best team in the league.
Yeah, and a $250 million in the transfer window. So we can't be timid. So if at this stage in the project and having the transfer window we just had, I'm expecting us to beat Man City. Yes, because last year we didn't have a creative 10 in Eze or anyone who can give us anything on that left side like Eze, and we have a striker, and the defense is improved with or without Saliba in there. So yes, I expect us to beat Man City.
But the problem, if Eze starts, that's not the problem. It's that 3 in midfield. And we're at home as well. If you see Declan Rice, Marino, and Zubimendi in that midfield, are you happy with that?
Declan Rice, Marino, and Zubimendi? No.
Yeah, are you happy with that? Because he might. The thing is with Arteta, yeah, what we need to, I think what we need to understand, yeah, is that we might start defensively, but as the game goes on, he might think, oh, do you know what, yeah? Let me bring on, the attackers now, because City might be tiring now. They've had the less rest. Our players should be more, prepared and more fitter. You also got to put this into. Do we kill the game early and just defend, or do we play a tactical game? We're patient. Wait to the 60th minute, and we start to put on our attackers and unleash, Max Dowman. It's all of these variables that we have to consider. It's not an easy game there. We just say, just all out attack. That's it.
And the thing is, right? I actually think we win 3-2, but I actually think Man City score first.
Yeah.
Because if we score first, then it's not a 3-2. Because he scored first, he's gonna shut up shop. He's gonna shut up shop. Be more careful because now you have a 1-goal buffer. Because it's okay, in his own head, he thinks that we can get away with scoring 1 goal and just lock up because he trusts the defense like we do. But against Haaland, and he needs a half chance in it. He doesn't even need a whole chance to score. So I think because even last year when we beat him 5-1, we didn't really open up and start playing football until they scored, until they equalized is when we really took the game to them. So I actually wanted to see this.
Another thing as well that I just thought about as well is that are we going to play this? Because when you got Gabriel and Saliba, they do like to play the ball around a lot at the back and slow build up. What I'm a bit concerned about as well in this game. All of these things are coming to the fore now. I'm concerned about David Raya as well. Is he going to be doing this idiot business where he's just coming off his line? Because Haaland's such an intelligent baller, He's the type of guy that will lob your ass. Do you know that?
Yeah.
One ball, bam. Oh, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, he's not stupid. So I'm sure these guys are going to. Can you remember De Bruyne? Goal. I don't know who was in goal. Was it Ramsdale? It
was Ramsdale. He was on that Tomiyasu back pass.
Yeah,
he intercepted.
Yeah, you know what I mean. I think that the way we play at times, is predictable. And this is what I think is going to happen. I think they're going to let us have the ball, but they're going to press. They're going to press our asses, to making mistakes, It's all down to the midfield, how they pick the ball up, because I can see us giving possession away, and then these guys just attacking us. So we have to be smart, because Arsenal, when they at home, they love this slow build up, 2 touches back. You know what I mean? Back to the goalkeeper, back again. Nah, man. And then by then, the players are marked. There's nowhere to run. I just feel like, this City team now, is different. I feel they've got a different energy now. And they're coming to the Emirates to win, by the way. They're not coming to sit back and want a draw. They've never been like that with Arsenal before, and they're not going to be like that in the future. If we approach this game pragmatic and defensively, then I just feel that, you know what, we're not a serious team. We're not serious. Let's go toe to toe with them. Come on.
Yeah, I agree. I think Man City would love nothing more than to embarrass us on Sunday. They would love, because they would know they effectively ended our title charges in September from a mentality standpoint. If they see Liverpool put 3 points on the board and be like, these men are supposed to, and then we crush their dreams. And if he plays the same midfield that he does Sunday that he did against Bilbao, it's dangerous, because now Pep has tape on that midfield playing together. No, Pep goes and sit and look at film. Okay, this is how we can beat these guys. And if it's a tactical battle between Pep and Arteta, there's only one winner there. You know,
who's got the better midfield?
Rodri, Reinders, Foden versus Moreno and Zubimendi and Moreno. It's them.
And
there's a Ballon d'Or winner in there. So yeah.
So isn't that where the game's won, in the midfield?
Now Zubimendi can have the game of his life. He's in form. He's high flying. He's high on confidence. But I think if you make Declan do what he does best in breaking up play and press him like he did, but he needs someone to pass the ball to when he breaks up the play. And that shouldn't be Moreno. That should be Eze. That should be. Because if you look at the goal that we scored against Leeds, look at Gyökeres's movement as soon as Calafiori passed the ball over the top.
Yeah.
Because he knew the ball was coming to him, because Eze is just that guy. You know what I mean? But yeah, I think the game opens up after both teams score, and then it's Doku is in form as well. But Timber's on that side, so in Timber I trust. Yep. I think Marmoush is still injured. Marmoush is still injured.
The thing is, as well, their fullbacks ain't very good either. They got Kusanov, young, and who's the other fullback on the? Is it?
They have sometimes Pep is tricky. Sometimes he plays Oscar Bob, sometimes he plays Rico Lewis. It's
But they've got Nunes as well, isn't it? Nunes.
Yeah, he hasn't played much this season though.
Oh, okay.
He hasn't played.
So, that's something that we could. That's an area we could. Yeah, O'Reilly. That's it. That's an area. That's an area that we can exploit as well. Their fullbacks as well. And Eze, who's the best player to do that?
Yeah,
Eze and Abueke running at their fullbacks. As a member, you get to cuss out Tyra right.
Well, I'm gonna do members only streams, but the man them are gifted so with the memberships, the entire chat's a member. So I don't even know. I can just do a regular stream, innit? Since you have the better midfield, facts. So facts. Do what?
Get the snap out. You need to get the snap out for that guy, man. Who was it? Nah,
that was Yudi from Loudmouth Football. Yudi's the top troll. Like if you follow him on Instagram, man, he is a top troll. But yeah, man, you're going 2-2. I'm going 3-2.
2-0.
2-0. Yeah, 2-0. You're going 2-0. We're both going. So yeah, these negative Gooners people, we've yet to predict Arsenal losses this season, but you won't hear that. You will not hear that by the masses. Now, my bro, we got Chelsea going to Man United. This could be the Amorim sack, yeah?
Chelsea have not won at Old Trafford since 2013. I think Fergie's last ever season as a manager. It's the same type of record they've got, like us and Liverpool as well at Anfield as well. I can't believe it. I can't believe it. So
That's a real stat.
that's the stat. They've not won there since 2013. They've not won a game since 2013.
Not the 2015.
2013.
Side, not the 17.
Oh, they've had some of the best sides, and they've still not gone there and got a result. I've been chatting to Hanno and Chelsea guy, and none of these guys seem to have chest. And I'm thinking, well, you guys got a very good midfield, I think Cunha's back, so that's given Man United a boost. But this type of game, and it might be a stink fest, but I don't know. I think someone's got to win this game, and I can't see a draw. I cannot see a draw. Chelsea got too much of a good midfield. United have a great attack, but United don't score goals. They've only scored 2 goals, I think, this season. The rest have been own goals. So Chelsea, you got Carl Palmer, Pedro, Neto, Caicedo, Enzo, their keeper. I like Sanchez, that. I think he's done all right this season, but it's their defense as well. Chelsea's defense, both stinky defenses when you look at both teams. Man, this could be a stink fest, that. I might have to just sit on the fence, and say maybe a 1-1 draw. Maybe a 1-1 draw. Maybe a 1-1.
And okay, last time I said it was the last time, but it wasn't the last time. I said last time was the last time that I'm predicting a Man United win. But somehow I think they should house a win. I think Chelsea is in for a dead performance, man, after what the stinkfest they put on in Munich this week. I don't know how. There is no logic behind this because I can't really analyze these men. But brother, I actually think Man United win this.
What about Garnacho?
That's what I'm saying. I think Man United win this
2-0.
Yeah.
Sesko?
Yeah.
What's Sesko, Dagger?
Bruno Pen and fucking a Chelsea turnover, like a suicide back pass they gave Harry Kane. Yeah. I just think Man United stink house this win. I don't think the pressure. I think they'll stink out this win. Probably draw against Brentford the week after. Then they'll beat Southampton going into the international break. Then they go to Anfield and get slapped. Then the pressure will go back up on Amorim.
So no back-to-back wins then, yeah?
Yeah, nah. Because you know one of them ones where when a team is in bad form and they'll be like, look at your next 3 games, and then they go into that fixture and they surprise everyone doing that run. So yeah, I didn't know that they didn't win there that damn long, and there's some juju there for a reason, but I don't think it is. Yeah,
I think he get the sack. I think he get the sack though. International break. I think.
I don't think because because they have Sunderland going into the and it's at home. Surely they win that.
I wouldn't guarantee a win against Sunderland. I would not guarantee a win for United against Sunderland. Sunderland are dogged. Yeah, they're a dogged team. Yeah, and I don't think they will sit down against United. I don't think it'll be an easy game.
Mr. Bass said Chelsea record at OT is nuts. I didn't know that, man. I didn't know that they ain't been there in 12 years. And we need Amorim to stay. Yes, we need a Garnacho masterclass because he will celebrate if he scores. He will go He will go there and do a madness. LFC Monster said they keep reminding us of being champions of the world, so United should be easy pickings.
And this is another thing from these Chelsea guys, yeah. And where's Yassa TV? Yeah, they don't want to have any accountability that they're going for the league. We're not title contenders. That's the first thing that comes out of their mouth. Well, you're damn right not title contenders if you have no chest going to Old Trafford. I don't want to hear no chest from you. Yeah, after this game.
United midfield is scrap. Chelsea will dominate them as Caicedo is a beast. But that's the thing. Caicedo is the beast. But yesterday, was it yesterday? Whenever they played,
Bayern.
I see Maresca play Cole Palmer out wide and play Enzo in the 10, while he has Esteval, who's an actual winger. So he's a madman as well. He's an absolute madman. Darren said United getting slapped. Now I'm here for it. I'm here for the crash out. Yeah, I'm absolutely here for the crash out. Wahaha says 3-1 United. Okay.
The thing is, though, it's that mentality thing. When you go to a ground season upon season and you can't win there, it's also the mentality thing, isn't it? So they will, if they actually win on Saturday, it's evening kickoff. They're probably so happy. It'd be like a trophy, winning a trophy. To go to no, but it's true. If we went to Anfield and we won the other day, it's one of our biggest wins for years.
Yeah, it would have been. The thing with that loss still haunts me, man, because now it's still technically in our hands. Because if Liverpool come to the Emirates and we beat them, then we'll be, be level. But I anticipate them, man, pulling away from us at some point, because Liverpool are going out to attack teams, right? I see this narrative being ran about Liverpool that because Liverpool fans laughed at Man United when they needed a last-minute pen to beat Burnley. And then Liverpool ended up needing a last-minute pen to beat Burnley. And on the surface, that narrative runs. But when you look at the numbers, you see Liverpool having 81% possession away at Burnley, and United conceded 2 goals at home against Burnley. It wasn't the same thing. Like, Burnley had 80 passes, bro, in the entire match. They had 80 completed passes. So they had less passes than minutes played. How was a team you complete 80 passes in 90 minutes of football?
That's crazy.
So the difference between Liverpool is they were actually actively trying to win the game. So it's on the surface it's a good little meme, but you peel back the onion and you realize it's not the same. All these Pep disciples do mad things with these lineups. Yeah, I don't know what Mares could be doing. So just watch him do some stupid shit tomorrow, bro. Watch him do some madness. Watch him start that Jarrell Hato that hasn't played a game. Watch him start him left winger. He does craziness.
Reece in by
he played. That's why he played Reece and Caicedo in the pivot, Enzo in the 10, and Palmer out wide.
Yeah, he's got too many players, isn't it? To
it's a mad.
Glaze over.
Would you like to have a guess that the team that will play against City for a good measure and name 2 teams will start you and name you couldn't see? No. That's the thing. In prior seasons gone, we could pick our back 4, we could pick our midfield and pick more or less 1 or 2 names. Now we have no idea who's going to be on that team sheet. Now that could be an advantage for us because now Pep doesn't really know what he's going to be up against. But I'm going to lean towards he is not going to play Ethan in the midfield with a Ballon d'Or winner Reinders and Foden. He's not. He's going to put Moreno out there because he thinks he can get more out of Moreno in the 10 than Eze would give him. And I don't know where he gets that. I don't know what numbers or what metrics or what stats analytics he's looking at, but it's lying to him. Football is played on the pitch, not on a damn calculator. Wahaha said, of course, can't go in a game expecting a loss. As a fan, I let the misery pile up during the game. We're here for it. I'm here for it, but I need someone to be mudded. I don't want to draw. I need someone to be absolutely mudded after the whistle is blown. Yep, agenda's got an agenda. Pretty sure Hato started against Brentford. Did he start? And they lost 2-2. Or they drew 2-2. It felt like a loss because it was at the last minute, isn't it? Let's not forget they could not be Grimsby. But they are. And that's the thing. An unexpected result. Like last year, they actually beat Man City at Man City. You know what I'm saying? So if they can do craziness like that, maybe they can squeak out a win against Chelsea. What you saying for the Merseyside derby kickoff?
Oh, that's a 12:30 kickoff. Liverpool don't like 12:30 kickoffs apparently, but they're at Anfield. You know what? I think Isak's gonna score his first goal. I think Isak's gonna score his first goal. I can see a slapping from.
Really?
Actually, no. Let's be respectful to David Moyes.
Moyes.
It's going to be a tough game, but I think we're going to be. Like, they've done it again. So I think it'd be a 2-0 win to Liverpool.
You're not giving Jack Grealish a chance to pull one back?
Nah.
2-0,
nah. I think Liverpool would just be too good on Saturday.
Ah, man, I think they get one. I think Everton sneaks one in. I think Liverpool win though. Probably the most comfortable 2-1 you ever see.
Like last minute Everton goal,
yeah. But
injury time.
Yeah, I think Liverpool get it done. LFC Monster say a nice, cheerful 3-0. Okay. BBK, 50 million a year says the game is played on paper. If it's played on paper, then we win the league because we got the best everything in it. We got the best squad, the best defense. Yeah. Will be another slugfest, but I think we find a way 3-1 to the pool. Damn boy.
Look how confident Liverpool are, man. They're just like they're gonna win. We're not, even against a City, they wouldn't be like, City are coming up. They're confident they beat City. And they've got that chest. I think Liverpool think that they can beat everyone in the league, and rightfully so. They've got the best team, so that's the confidence they have. Do we have that confidence?
Yeah, there's nothing more, man. There's nothing more these Liverpool men would like to slap up Everton and put their feet up and watch us draw.
Yeah. They're going to be talking about the quad at some point. They're going to be talking about quads.
Hey, you man, because every time I actually want them to, because every time they talk about the quad, the season just fall off the rails still. So I don't know. Rapid fire for a couple more games. A couple of dead rubber runs. Just do a couple more. Our friend at the Jordy Dread, they go to Bournemouth. They go to Bournemouth after losing to Barcelona.
That's a tough game, That's not an easy game.
Yeah.
That's
Bournemouth slapped them before last year, 4.
Yes.
Yeah.
I think Bournemouth do Newcastle, I think Bournemouth do Newcastle probably 3-2 or something. I think Bournemouth beat Newcastle tonight. I think they beat them 3-2.
Wow. I think the letdown and the Jordy Dread is gonna see the Thursday Sunday thing that we were talking about. I think Walter Made will score, but that Semenyo, Clivert and them, man.
Evan Nielsen. But they're at Bournemouth at home. They're quite strong at home, man. They're quite a good team.
I think it's a draw. It has draw written all over it. Let's look at this guy.
Cheeky victory challenge. You know what? Listen.
Until someone beat him.
Listen, bro. If we don't beat them and City don't beat them,
it's long.
Newcastle, maybe. They played Newcastle.
They already went to St. James's. Yeah.
Chelsea. They beat Chelsea. Listen, I don't even want to listen. Don't make me sick, man.
Nah, the onus is on us. They still have to come to the Emirates. No one cares about the Invincible but us. So when they come to the Emirates, we must, right? We absolutely must, and then we ain't got to worry about no one else. Yeah. So this is a us problem. This is not a league problem. This one we have to handle ourselves in house. LFC Monster say 2-1 Bournemouth. He wants to see the Jordy Dread crash out. Damn, no one, man, Newcastle. No one love for Newcastle. Brighton Tottenham.
Where is it?
It's at the Amex at Brighton. Coming off a win against City.
Brighton are one of them teams, man. I don't think I'm not too sure Spurs do well. Did they win last season? Did they beat them last season?
I think they drew. I think they drew one, lost one to Spurs.
Do you know what? I think Brighton win. I think Brighton win 2-1.
Jam Boy says 3-2 Brighton. Mr. Batter says a lot of goals, huh? Yeah.
I think Brighton beat them.
I'm going 2-1 Brighton as well.
Yeah, I think Brighton beat them.
I think Brighton excuse on that. All right, the last one, rapid fire. Our little brothers in London, Fulham, Brentford.
Okay, so that's a nice derby as well.
Yeah, I watch this one as well.
Ooh. You know what? Yeah, I want to give Keith Andrews his props, because I thought Brentford were just like gonna be crap. Yeah, but he's got the players playing for him. He's kind of like, this is what we talk about inheriting a good team. Yeah. You know, Thomas Franks left the new manager with good players that, you know, can do a job. They drew with Chelsea during the week, or last Saturday. Be a good game. I think though, maybe Fulham will edge it. So I'm probably gonna go for 3-2 Fulham.
Yeah. It's one of them ones where you think there's going to be a whole bunch of goals, and it turns out to be a dead rubber.
Ooh, 0-0.
I think it's going to be a good game, though. A good game of football, but no one scores. That Muniz and Jimenez, they just haven't been clinical enough, man. They miss a lot of goals. You know, they do that.
No, the young Josh King, the
one that's keeping ESR out of the team.
Yeah, he's that's Cap's cousin, you know. Yeah, it's Cap's cousin.
Wow.
Yeah, man.
I hear it. That's good, man. That's good stuff. 1-0 Fulham. I hear it, Godfrey. But yeah, the rest of the games, man, are kind of like Burnley and Forest. You know, man.
Hey, Forest right now, man. Seriously, and lost to Swansea during the week. This guy, man. Is he already like setting up the hearse for the funeral already?
Nah, he was Andrew's a Europa League appointment, man. Marinakis actually thinks Forest can do something in the Europa League. I just don't think they'll have enough to stay above the cut line if they do certain things, because like Tottenham barely survived the cut line.
Yeah,
you know, with Ange losing 22 games. You know what I'm saying? So I didn't write down any predictions for any of these, but you know, Jamboy says 2-0 Forest. I can see that. But yeah, the rest of the games, man, aren't really great. We got West Ham, Palace. You know, Palace could probably get Graham Potter sacked. Lose this one, he probably sacked. Sunderland, Villa. If Sunderland somehow beat that, then Man United could go in for Emery, because he will get sacked if they lose to Sunderland. You know, now I'm thinking that these games might be dead rubber on paper, but they might have severe consequences based on
Potter, boy, I think. Do you know what? I think Potter goes this season. I mean, this week, you know, I think he gets the sack.
Yeah, if they lose to Palace, because I'm watching Sky Sports and I see Dan Lawless on Sky Sports having a meltdown.
Yeah,
Lawless. Yeah, they had Lawless on.
Lawless was on Sky Sports.
Yeah, brother. He was. I don't know if he posted it on his Insta or anything, but I'm watching Sky Sports. I'm like, is that Lawless? Yep.
They're bringing a lot of content creators onto the channels now. I think Monts was on there as well.
Yeah, I seen Flex on there a couple of times.
Yeah, you best watch. You're not on there soon, my brother.
Nah, I can't. Nah, they don't do it.
They got them doing the fantasy league as well. A lot. I remember Matty Southern Guna, he was on there as well. So you know, they're bringing in the content guys. They're watching us. They watch us.
And then they got rid of Matt and brought on Igal. Yeah, I remember Matt, because Matt posted it in the group chat.
Yeah.
Now it's Igal, because Igal is, you know, has a bigger channel than Matt, and he says, you know, nice things and he smiles a lot. So
yeah. Lou did as well. Talk Sport, Matisse, as the comment said, LFC, it was on Talk Sport too. Wow. Matisse. I like Matisse though, because he's media. He seems like he's media trained already in it.
That motherfucker, like, bro. The thing with Matisse is, right, I don't know too many Arsenal fans who have an Arsenal channel who make Chelsea content. Yeah. This man is a Chelsea fan, Chelsea content creator who make Arsenal content.
Yeah.
Like, what are we doing? Yeah, you know, you're supposed to. You got 2 Europa Leagues, 2 Champions Leagues, and all this stuff.
Them man always got eyes on us. They always. No, but I think he is funny though. I do think he's funny. And when he crashes out, it's funny. Yeah,
it crashes out, man. But my brother, big up to you, man. Tell me what you got coming up on the
bro.
Places. Matter of fact, this guy, SB will be on Sky Sports soon. Big up to SB.
Hey, the way these men are moving right now, with their panel shows, it's crazy. Do you know what? I think I got a little invite on Sunday, but we've got a show. We've got a show, and I want to kind of keep that up as well. And the clashing as well. So. Do you know what I mean? Yeah, big up to them, man. Them man are doing their thing, but I want to also do my thing as well. But hopefully one day, you know what I mean? I'll get a little a little debut, but you know what I mean. I'm in contact with Catch as well, and he's got my number as well. But big up to SB every time.
Yeah.
And but yeah, I got a big show tonight with Onome, man. Onome, big Man City fan.
Mm-hmm.
It's going to be giving it all of that later on today. Chess, you know, he already thinks that they've beaten us already. The amount of times me, even last week, he was like, so yeah, you know what I mean? It's going to be, because he's confident now, isn't it? He's beat City, he's beat Napoli during the week. Yeah, they believe that they can beat us. They believe they're going to win the league. He was telling me last week they're going to win the league. And I can't argue against that. He believes that. So, yeah, 7 o'clock tonight, people, if you're around, me and Onome, hopefully it's going to be fireworks. Obviously, Onome knows ball, in it. So, you know what I mean? He comes from a professional footballing background. He's played football for various teams throughout his career as well. So, yeah, it's going to be an interesting discussion, man. So, yeah, if you're not busy, come and check me. And, yeah, we can do our thing, people. 7 p.m., people. Make sure you're there.
Oh, 7 p.m. You heard it, people.
Clip up class as well. I need to clip him up.
Big up every single time. Listen, people, all 22 of you locked in, you absolute legends. You know what, Nems? I've been leaning. I got. Yeah, there you go. There you go, Nems. Because Nem's been trying to draw me out with NBA talk all day. But I'm telling you, Nems, I'm be looking for you when the season starts. When I start my NBA Wednesday show.
Is that you? Are you the Knicks though? Yeah. Yeah. Is that your team? Yeah, the Knicks. Is that your team?
Yeah, I'm a New York Knickerbocker for life, man. You know, I was born into that shit, so I can't get away from it. Big up to you, man. Like, people, make sure you are tuned in to the Waffle Down later. That is it for me for the week. I probably won't even stream during the weekend, and I'm gonna take a break and just do some family stuff. Yeah, man. But make sure you are tuned into the Waffle Down, and
he's gonna be about if we lose. Trust me, believe me. I'm gonna be messaging him like, listen, what's going on, my brother?
Yeah, man. But big up to every single one of you that are locked in. Like I always say, people, take care of yourselves and each other. Until next time, we are gone.